Yeah, you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNINews video. Now, before I hop into the news today, I wanted to let you know about two different contests that I have going on so you can win some free stuff. Both are easy to enter. The first one is a contest that we're doing over on Toy News International on our message boards, where we're giving away a $100 store credit to e-tailer Big Bad Toy Store, who couldn't use $100 to buy toys. And all you got to do is you have to register on our message boards and then actively participate. And the more you participate, the better your chances of winning. It's a drawing. And the good thing about this is we do these contests on a regular basis. You've probably heard me talk about similar contests in the past here on YouTube. And so even if you don't win this round, if your name isn't the lucky winner in the drawing, we do this contest enough that as long as you're actively participating over there, and I mean, all you're doing is just talking about what I assume is one of your favorite subjects, action figures, the better your chances of winning sooner or later. So like I said, it's pretty easy, and hopefully you think $100 worth of toys is a cool prize. And then the other thing I'm doing is I'm having a contest over on my personal Instagram page, and there I'm giving away this unique box of toys based on Spider-Man Far From Home from Hasbro. This box was sent out to me by Hasbro. It's sent out to members of the media. You've probably seen me do look at similar boxes and stuff in the past. And the box itself, the contents is just Spider-Man Far From Home toys that are out on shelves now. Things like the role play items and some vehicles and such. No Marvel Legends, unfortunately, but again, some pretty cool toys, especially if you have a kid, or if you are a kid, then some pretty cool toys to win. But really, what makes this unique is the box itself. If you're a collector, it would be kind of a unique item for your collection. Again, only a limited number of these are sent out to members of the media. So that's, again, over on my personal Instagram page. You just have to follow me there, like the picture, and make a comment, and tag a friend. And you have 5 different chances. You can comment 5 different times, tagging 5 different friends, and that'll get you entered up to 5 different times in the contest. So again, if you go over and you participate, your chances of winning, might not be too bad. So I'll have links to both those contests in the video description, and I do hope you check those out. Now on to the news for today. So I really only have a couple things I want to talk about today, but first one is kind of, if you're a Lego fan, a Stranger Things fan, I think you'll find exciting. Yesterday they announced that they are doing a set based on the Netflix series Stranger Things. I kind of hinted to this in my last news video if you were watching that one, my Funko Pop video. But again, they're doing the Stranger Things set. Now, it's called, the set is officially titled the Upside Down set. It's set number 75810. And it is essentially the house, Will's house that we see in the first season, Will and Joyce. And what's cool about it is it's essentially, you've got the regular version, and then you've got the upside down version underneath of it, which is kind of that reverse darker version that like we saw in the TV series. And it actually is one full set. It attaches, both sections attached to each other. Essentially they're on legs so that look like trees and such. And so it's just kind of a cool way that they did this. Now, it's a pretty large set, which also means it's a little bit on the expensive side, but the set is about 12 inches tall, 17 inches wide, and 8 inches deep, I should say. And the set is going to cost, here in the United States, it's going to cost about $200. It's got 2,287 pieces. And it's going to be released on June 1st. Now, for those of you who are part of the Lego VIP, it'll be out on May 15th. It's got a number of minifigures based on the series. So all the main characters, we're getting 11. Mike Wheeler, Lucas, Dustin, Will, his mother Joyce, and then Chief Jim Hopper, and then, of course, a Demogorgon. So again, a lot of minifigures, good size, a lot of little accessories in the set. It's got a lot of stuff that we saw in the series there. So definitely, if you're a Stranger Things fan and you like Legos, I think this is worth checking out. Okay, next up, I've got a couple of tidbits of news from Storm Collectibles. So today they announced that they're doing both Ryu and Ken for their Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers series. So they've been debuting figures for this. We saw Guile and Sagat recently. Now, this Ken and Ryu figures, they seem like they're primarily reissues of the ones they've done previously, but they do have like some alternate battle damage heads and stuff. They've got alternate hands, they've got their effect pieces and stuff. So, pretty cool. And especially if you missed out on the previous Ryu and Ken figures that they've done, you probably want to check these out. Now, these are going to be out in August. However, if you are attending San Diego Comic-Con, you will have a crack at buying them there first. That's where they'll first be sold. But then again, they'll be released everywhere in August. Now, for you 112 Collective fans, yesterday Mezco released a few preview images for their next John Wick figure. This one is based on the second movie, and it is listed as a deluxe figure. It will be going up for pre-order tomorrow on Thursday, so that's when we'll have full details and images. But again, they released a couple of preview images showing off all the accessories and everything. So this thing is going to be chocked with a lot of stuff, a lot of guns, a lot of the weapons that you see him use in the movie, magazines, a knife, pistols, lots of hands, lots of blast effects to attach to the gun so it looks like he's firing them. You're going to be getting a figure stand like we always see, and then a bunch of gold coins as well like he had in the movie. And of course his dog from the second movie, not the first movie, the one that got killed, but is a dog from the second movie, which is a static figure. It's not articulated, unfortunately. And then the figure will have two different head sculpts, a regular one and a more battle damaged or cut up head sculpt. And then the thing that I guess makes this a deluxe figure is it's going to also include a chest, a war chest that you see him, I guess the one they dug out of his basement, the floor of his basement. And you'll be able to store the weapons there as well as the gold coins in the chest, which actually, I think makes it pretty cool. Now, again, because this is just preview, I don't have much more in the way of specifics as far as a release date or anything, but do look for it to go up for pre-order tomorrow, and we'll get those details then. Okay, and then my last two bits of news for you guys are on the Marvel front. So first of all, I just wanted to update you on something I talked about previously, and that's the Avengers Endgame Hot Toys Captain America 12-inch figure. So a couple weeks ago, right before the movie was released, Hot Toys released official images and details for the figure. And with that, they showed that there were two accessories that were going to be coming with the figure, but we're not revealing them because of their spoilerish nature. Now that the movie is out and everything, they are showing off those accessories. And if you'd seen the movie, I think it was pretty easy to figure out what those accessories were going to be. But they are, in fact, it's going to be Thor's hammer that you see Cap pick up in the movie because he's now finally worthy. And then also his cut in half shield. Thanos uses his double-bladed weapon and cuts his shield in half, which I didn't really like. I didn't like the fact that his weapon actually cut into Cap's shield. I know it doesn't have the adamantium in the movie like it does in the comics, but still, you kind of think of Cap's shield as being virtually indestructible. So just this normal bladed weapon cutting into it, I didn't really like. But I did like the fact that he definitely was able to pick up Thor's hammer. I was annoyed when he wasn't able to do it in Age of Ultron, so I thought that was one of the cooler scenes in the movie. So that will be included with this figure, and this is an image that's been floating around social media. I don't know the original origin, but the figure was on display at their overseas exhibit where they've been showing off all their Avengers Endgame figures. Okay, and then the final thing I have for you, and I'm sure you've probably already seen this. Hopefully you caught the news on Marvelous News this weekend, but this has definitely been floating all over the internet since it was announced this weekend. And it's the next Marvel Legends Marvel Comic 80th Anniversary Fan Channel exclusive figure. Last week we had seen a Logan figure revealed, and this week they revealed a new updated version of the Big Time Spider-Man, that black suit with the neon green, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with thanks to Shartimus Prime, who likes to refer to the original version of this character as Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. I don't know if he'll be updating with this new version, or maybe this one won't be a letdown. I don't know. But I got to be honest and say that I can't really say that this costume is cool enough to warrant an updated figure. This is not something that I'm terribly excited for. I do know, Marvel Comics is doing for their 80th anniversary this Best of Spider-Man suits, and this is one variant covers that they're doing, and this is one that they showed off. But again, I can't say I'm terribly excited for an updated version of this particular figure. There are definitely other versions of Spider-Man, if that's the theme we're going with, that I would rather see. I would much rather see an updated version of the Iron Spider-Man from the comics, not the movie, but the comic version, or Paper Bag Spider-Man would be a really cool one, or even the armored Spider-Man that he wore like in Web of Spider-Man back in the day for like one issue, which was kind of funny and cool. You know, would be a cool figure to see them do for the Marvel Legend line. But this one, like I said, I mean, I'm sure there's some demand for it, but I can't say I'm personally excited for it. Now, one thing I will tell you is that while I don't know exactly how many, I have confirmed that there are a number of these fan channel exclusives that are coming. So I don't know if there's enough to have a new reveal every week leading up to San Diego. There have been some indications of that, but I don't honestly know. I actually kind of doubt there's that many exclusives coming. I hope not, because that would be really painful in the wallet. But yeah, I do know there are quite a few fan channel exclusives in the pipeline this year from Hasbro. So this won't be the last reveal that we're getting. I don't know if it'll be one every week, but again, there will be more reveals coming. And so this figure is currently up, available for pre-order at places like Big Bad Toy Store. Now, if you're wondering what is a fan channel exclusive, because I know it's kind of a funny name for it, but it's essentially the term Hasbro has come up with. I think when they started their new Hasbro updated Pulse site, essentially it means they're selling them online at the smaller e-tailers like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, as opposed to the big box retailers like Walmart and Target and such. So there are some larger retailers that do carry these fan channel exclusives, such as Best Buy sometimes, and GameStop, which will be carrying these figures, and even sometimes like Amazon will have these figures as well. They're technically online, but they're a much larger retailer than say like a Big Bad Toy Store, obviously. But again, you know, that's primarily what this means, is this is an online exclusive when they say fan channel exclusive. So I will be sure, you know, when we get more reveals, we'll be sure to update this on Marvelous News, and of course I will talk about any future reveals in future videos as well. So that's it for today. Again, please do check out the two different contests that I have going on, the one on Toy News International and the other one on my personal Instagram page. Really easy, really cool things, I think, to win. So hopefully you will check those out. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please do so. Like the video if you're so inclined, and hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And of course, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. There are links to those in the video description. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later.